Good morning, cryptomaniacs. Good morning, boomers. Good morning, blockchain battlefield cadets. It's the voice here, the champion of crypto, the original boomer of the boomers out here. Shout out to Punish GT. He's in the box. Guys, caress the buttons. Today we're talking about how the Rothschilds manipulated markets and how it could relate to crypto. I don't say it is, but it could. I want to make sure that you guys keep your eyes and ears open. Shout out to Trap Talk TV, Rafterman, Punish GT, and all the rest of the crypto savages. They're in the population of the chat box. Guys, touch the buttons for me. Like, subscribe, post notification, hit the like and sub. Punish GT's comment just got red flagged there just by saying hit like and sub. I mean, they don't even want you to encourage the listeners to boom with the best of them. But they're listening and they're caressing the buttons. Today we're talking about how the Rothschilds manipulated markets. I came across a video, actually a film that was produced in the 1930s. I told you about this yesterday. It's a propaganda film about the Rothschild family and how they became the banking dynasty in Europe. And there's some excerpts from this film that highlight how the Rothschild manipulated bond markets at the time. And I wanted to show it to you guys and see how it could relate to crypto. Okay, because yesterday we were talking about how technicals don't matter. And we talked about how the ex-CFTC chairman said that the untold story here is how the regulators influenced the markets to pop the Bitcoin bubble. So things are getting sexy. Didn't get to you yesterday, says Rafterman. He just dropped me $2. Thank you so much. Boom, Rafterman already showing love. Guys, follow the leader out here, Rafterman. Drop a couple ducats here in the bucket. If you want to send the fiat here through the super chat, if you want to send the crypto, you could do it directly through the Brave browser or your favorite crypto to the addresses that we have down below. If you're getting value from the stream, drop a positive comment, do some gratuity if you feel it. If not, just go ahead and unsubscribe and don't come around here. I need at least a positive comment. Stay out of the crypto closet and boom with the best of them. Thank you so much, Rafterman. I appreciate you. Let me drop a bomb. And while we're at it, let me snipe out a baby bear cub. They're dancing and prancing out there. Kaboom. Shout out again to Rafterman. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's the voice here. We are preheating the crypto oven to 450 and beyond. Today, we'll be talking about how the Rothschilds manipulated markets via this propaganda film that was produced in the 1930s. Okay, and it highlights in some scenes how they manipulated markets. And I wanted to show you some of those excerpts because I believe that that film is now in public domain, and talk about how it could, keyword could, I'm not saying it does relate to crypto. I said it could. Okay, and we'll talk about that. Did China go into crypto? Word is that China now is adopting blockchain technology, and the Chinese are encouraging the banks to do so. And they're saying that those sharing FUD news about blockchain scams, that they're going to shut them down or whatnot. You never know with China. One day they're banning the bits. The other day they're praising the bits. And you never know. You know, that's what it is. Did China pump BTC? I think it had a part to do with it, but we've already established here that the puppeteers, the bits are on strings here, apparently. So shout out to all the boomers tuning in. I wonder what the Rothschild network is now, and you probably will never know. That stuff is it's probably cryptic. You know, they probably have Monero. Who knows? I don't know. But it's definitely, you know, you're not going to catch any of the Rothschilds in the top list of rich people right now. I don't see them pop up, but apparently they're the puppeteers. Now, I don't have any direct evidence to prove this. Of course, some of this, you know, may cross into conspiracy theory territory. But listen, you know, all those conspiracy theories they talked about, or the majority of those conspiracy theories they talked about in the 90s and the 2000s, many of those have came to light and ended up being true. Okay, so, you know, stay tuned in to the good crypto word. Champ, good morning. Neo Kapum from 650 to 13 was the best. Shout out to my Neo holders. I didn't even notice that. I see the altcoins in the green. We're going to talk about today's math. I'll show you guys how the Rothschild manipulated markets in this film from 1930s and how it could relate to crypto. Shout out to the boomers, Trap Talk, Punish GT, Rafterman, and the rest of the pumpers. Boom, boom, boom. Bitcoin there at 93.63 in the green, trading sideways. You know, when it's trading sideways, that's free market. But when you see these swings, these 10, 20, 30% swings, to me, that smells like the puppeteers. It smells like the puppeteers out there, boomers. Let's go ahead and check out the math. I turned off the coin share on my display. You can see trading view Bitcoin against the US dollar via Coinbase at 93.63. Solid sideways traded. I'm glad that we're above 9, but I would like to see this thing above 10K. It seems like we're back at where we just started. We were sitting at 9 for a while. It was boring, and then all of a sudden we got attacked by the left on the left flank by the puppeteers. Okay, and this thing dropped to like 7,000. 74, I believe, not before rising the 4th largest kapump in Bitcoin history in less than 24 hours from 74 to 10.5. And, that sounds like artificial movements, if you ask me. Bitcoin SV is the real Rothschild, says Karan. I really don't know, and I don't care. Snipe the funny bunny. There goes the bunny. We'll shoot out the sniper. Boom! And shout out to Queen's Races. Shout out to Niagara Champ. Pump it, indeed. We're pumping. I came back from the gym today. I hit the squats. Worked up to 3 plates. 315 on the back. No PRs. No PRs. Moving not slow, but not fast. But I encourage you guys to be doing squats at least twice to 3 times a week. Okay, if you're not squatting, I don't need you guys going to do little dumbbell curls. Okay, guys, you need to stop with the dumbbell curls, stop with the machines, get the barbell, and put some weight on like a real kapumper. Shout out to Raftermans. Anyways, it's over 9,000, says Punish GT. Indeed, it is over 9,000, and I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. And shout out to those that bought the dip, because if you bought the dip, last dip, you're in the green. Now, let's go ahead and check out Coin Market Cap for today's mathematics to see how healthy or ill the markets are looking. Queens just dropped me $10. Here are some ducats in the buckets. Boom! Thank you, Queens. Here's some gains from the Neo Kapump champ. God bless you. God bless you as well. Queens Races. And how's the new job doing out there? I know Queens was driving a truck, and then he became unemployed for a moment, but then he got a new job, I believe. So hopefully everything's kapumping for Queens, and we're sending out our positive energy towards them. And I should stop saying that, sending out positive energy, because it's the good Lord that sends out the energy. So we pray for you. Hopefully everything's good for you, Queens Races. Shout out to Niagara Gardner. He says the soy chicken legs. Yeah, there's so many out there that they have these soy boy chicken legs because they've been doing nothing but arm curls and bench presses. Guys, stop with the arm curls. You could do the arm curls, but don't start with them. I see people show up to the gym. The first thing they're doing are arm curls. Guys, you need to do deadlift. You need to do barbell rows. You need to do bench press, overhead press. I'm talking about full body movements. Don't get caught looking like Vitalik out there on these markets. Shout out to Suave House. He could pump the dip. What's up to you? Indeed. Coin market cap there at $250 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 67.5. 67.5 shows me that the altcoins are attracting some boomers out there. I like to see the altcoins in the green because we are patiently waiting for an altcoin season. I smell that if you guys have been collecting and DCAing into the altcoin these past couple of months or month, maybe you stand to make a kapump the next round. Usually the altcoins follow in the wake of Bitcoin. We saw Bitcoin kapump over the weekend. Now the altcoins are running behind. Now they're green. Not as much though. Bitcoin pumps 30%, and the top pumper today. Let's skip Noah Coin because I never heard of this. But you got Fusion, Bytecoin. These are newbies. But let's see, like something that's been around. Bytecoin has been around for a little bit, and Tron been around for a little bit. They only are 6 and 13% gaining today in the green as compared to that 30% Bitcoin gain that we had over the weekend. So they follow, and they follow a little short, but it's nice to see the altcoins kapumping. Thanks once again to Queen's Races for dropping me those $10. I appreciate it. The real James says kaboom, the like button, and Queen says champ. The new job is good, less money, but no more physical labor, so he's happy. Congratulations. I'm glad that it's working out for you. Niagara Garnish has been doing well with the alts lately, booking profits into bits. More bits, and more kaboom. Whether Satoshi Santa Claus or not, because, I've been saying that lately. Satoshi Santa Claus, he's not here to save anybody. If anything, this was the plan from the get-go. And if it was the plan from the get-go, make sure you have a little baggie under the pillow because it's not going to go away. I'm hoping OMG pumps soon. I haven't heard about OMG and seems like in, decades. I haven't heard of that coin. OMG was talked about for a while there, but I haven't heard that name. Hopefully it pumps. Punish GT says he's all in on ETH. Link, Neo, love the coins. ETH is here to stay, I believe. Link, I always thought it was a meme coin, but it pumped. It pumped. And Neo, with respect to today's pump, I haven't seen any other pump as of late. I have still maybe like half a nickel bag of Neo sitting around there. Neo there at number 18 at 1077. Nice little pump for it. I think it was yesterday. So, you know, those that are holding the bags, congrats. Let's keep going down the list. You got Bitcoin Cash is up 6% at 282. You got Litecoin there up 1.74 at 59, still looking slim. Binance out there at $20. EOS is down at 335. Satoshi Vision, which is the funniest bunny of all. I think right now Satoshi Vision is funnier than Ripple, because at least Ripple, you know what you're getting into with Ripple. At least Ripple, you know, I think there's plenty of criticisms against Ripple. It's pretty much, you know, a glorified database. Most people will agree, and you know what you're getting into. But with Satoshi Vision, this has weird movements. Fake Toshi, I want nothing to do with it. Tron there at 2 cents. Stellar there at 6 cents. Cardano there at 4 cents. You got Monero at $61. Monero and Litecoin are basically the same price. I'd rather buy Monero at this point. So, you know, get a Monero or 10, throw them under the pillow. Chainlink there at 271. I can keep going down the list, but you guys know the website, coinmarketcap.com. Shout out to Rafterman. I'm hoping my OMG pumps soon. Hopefully. Hope Neo pump one more time, says Punish GT. So, yeah, we're seeing a lot of, it looks like the majority of the altcoins are finally, you know, back in the green. Again, they follow the wake of Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin pumped this weekend, and now a few days after, you get 4 or 5% pumps in the altcoins, but they're still behind. They're still behind. That's the bottom line. They are still behind. Let's see, compared to BTC, how things are looking. Yeah, compared to BTC, it's basically all green, but they're still trying to catch up to that pump that Bitcoin did this weekend. I think, you know, Bitcoin really left these other altcoins in the dusters this weekend. So that's what it is. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here. Your favorite YouTuber today. We're talking about how the Rothschilds manipulated markets. I came across a film that was produced in the 1930s, a propaganda film about the Rothschild banking dynasty and how they established control of the European banks at the time of Napoleon and moving forward. And I also want to talk about how it could relate to crypto, because there's a scene there. I'm going to show you guys in just a moment, a scene how they're scheming on dumping on the markets. And, you know, it hit me. I was like, you know, this sounds like this could be happening today in crypto. Okay. Again, I don't have direct evidence, but the schemers are out there. They'll always be out there, and it is what it is. Punish says Cardano's a dead project. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hope Neo pumps one more time, says Punish GT. Yeah, let's see. You know, right now it's nice that the alts are in the green, guys. So let's talk about this House of Rothschild film, this propaganda film. I believe that this is in the public domain. Okay, and this is a touchy subject too, because you know, excerpts from this film were used in propaganda films by Hitler, I believe, to paint the Jews in a bad light. But one thing to point is that I believe that this is produced by Jews to promote Jews. So whatever. The point being here is not necessarily about the Jews, but how markets were manipulated by the Rothschilds and how it could relate to crypto now. So let's go ahead and check this out. I have the Wikipedia link down below so you guys could read more about the film, because I never knew that this film existed. And there is the poster. This was actually nominated, or it earned a Academy Award. I think it was nominated for Best Film. House of Rothschild, 1934 American pre-code film. It chronicles the rise of the Rothschild family of European bankers. So this is a propaganda film trying to paint the Rothschilds as heroes. And it's very interesting, very interesting. I came across this film by checking out a video by Black Pilled. It's called The Man Who Saved Europe. I have it linked down below. It's a very good review, and he goes a little deeper into the film and what it may mean. I'm just want to show you, I think, two scenes, and I just want to spark your interest and have you think about how maybe those same methods could be used to manipulate the crypto market. Again, the key word is could be. I don't have any evidence that it is. Well, I do have some evidence because in some of the live stream, was it yesterday's or the day before live stream, we talked about how the regulators use derivatives to pop the 2017 Bitcoin bubble. So enough talk. Let's go ahead and check out the excerpt. And you can see here Nathan Rothschild in this this film scene. He is scheming on dumping on the markets. So basically dumping the markets, crashing the markets so that he could slide in and buy low. Okay. And also to put pressure on other bankers that other bankers' business. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this clip out here, Boomer. So he talks about bonds, but just replace the word bond with Bitcoin and crypto and imagine it. Let's check it out.
This bond is now selling at 73. Hannah says I'm tired, but I'm not too tired to realize that if the public can buy one government bond for 73, they won't buy a new issue bearing the same interest for 74.
That's true, sir. But bearing on the other bankers will run up the old bonds, and when they rise to about 75...
I know what you're going to say. They'll make the old ones rise, and then launch the new ones a point lower, and the public rushes in.
Quite so, sir.
But suppose there is no rise. Suppose somebody pricks the balloon and it doesn't go up.
Think about that as it relates to the 2017 bubble and what you heard from the regulators. Let's keep listening.
Suppose before they can run it up, somebody else begins to run it down. Suppose by the first of the month, these old bonds now selling at 73 should fall down to 63. Then they couldn't possibly launch the new loan at 74 because nobody would buy it.
No.
And bearing...
Reconnection successful, which seems like our stream is getting soy EMP'd. Once you start talking about this, I'm not surprised that things are being slowed down. But let's continue with the viewing of this film's scene. This next scene, you see him in the exchange, actually taking action on his scheme to dump on the market. So he's selling his bonds at very low prices in order to crash the markets and buy everything back. And this is supposedly what happened during the Battle of Waterloo, I think, after Napoleon lost. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Sell. Sell. Sell.
Look at Rothschild. You'd think he was selling apples instead of government bonds.
Bonds are now at 53.
All right. I'll keep on selling till I tell you to stop.
You're creating something like a panic on the exchange, sir.
I know. What kind of a flower is this that Hannah gave me this morning?
I don't know, sir.
Very pretty. Smells nice, too.
Mr. Rothschild, do you know what you're doing to the market? What have you heard?
My dear fellow, I don't hear things. I just imagine them. You know what kind of a flower this is?
No. 50.
And you can see here in this scene,
52. That means I'm down about 25 million francs. And you the same, Legrand. Can't something be done to stop him, Baring? You're the biggest banker in England. Are we all to be ruined by the gymnastics of a dirty Shylock?
I've thrown the entire resources of Baring's bank into the pool, but I can't stop it. He's got us on the run.
Right. I bet you half a crown that Baring makes straight for this post within 2 minutes.
I'll take you, sir.
I'm tired of losing money. I'd like to win some.
You're a magician, sir. Here he is.
Mr. Rothschild, I don't have to tell you this is nothing less than slaughter. You know my position. I'm responsible for this new issue at 71, and you're making it impossible for me to put it on the market.
We're both bankers. You knew I ought to have had a share of this loan. Why did you shut me out?
Certain pressure was brought to bear on me.
Ha! Legrand.
Well, yes.
Then let Legrand speak for himself. All right, Mr. Baring. I'll come. I'll follow you. About how much has this thing cost us up to now?
About £5 million.
All right. We'll make 10.
Cost him $5 million to dump the markets, but he's expecting to make double that at 10, he says. So he dumped all his bonds only to buy them back. And in this final scene, which I'm not going to show the whole scene, he goes to the other bankers and he finally has them capitulate and sign over at a lower rate. And this is allegedly how he became the richest man in Europe. I'm not going to show the whole film. I have a link to this excerpt. This is posted by Robert Fells. I believe that this is public domain. Okay, that's my understanding. I may be wrong. We'll see if this thing gets flagged or not, or maybe it gets flagged for other reasons. But I'm just showing you, something that was nominated for, I believe, or won. I think it was nominated for best film. You could see the entire film here on YouTube as well. It's over an hour. And if you want to check out the review that got me into this, it's by Blackpilled over here, and he goes into a whole review of the film. He shows more excerpts and he talks further, more than just markets. So go ahead and check out that video, but drop a comment, let me know what's shaking and baking. I'm not going to continue to play them, and I'll probably keep this live stream short so that those that are catching it on the replay could easily get to the meat and potatoes of the stream. 9319. I just showed excerpt from the film The House of Rothschild that was produced in the 1930s. It was a propaganda film showing how the Rothschild family basically saved Europe. They're trying to act like the saviors. But my understanding is that they were funding both sides of wars or whatnot, and it gets a little slimy. But yeah, check it out. And what sparked interest is that particular scene when he's scheming on dumping on the markets only so that he could have everybody capitulate and sell to him lower and basically acquire all the capital for very, very low. It sparked an idea of, what if that just recently happened? It certainly could have happened in 2017 bubble, and it certainly could have happened just a few months or a few weeks ago when the market dropped dramatically back down to 7,000. Shout out to David. Shout out to Double X. And Punish GT is asking, why am I going big on Monero? I'm not going big on Monero, but right now, why am I so hype about Monero? I encourage you to check out a video that I have down, recommended crypto videos. It's called 5 Reasons Why Monero Could Be Superior to Bitcoin. I believe that Monero, out of the top 20 coins right now, is the truest crypto coin when it comes to private transaction and complete fungibility. And those are things that are not features of Bitcoin at the moment. Okay. So, right now, the true crypto out here is appearing to be Monero. I'm not a programmer, so I haven't been able to verify it on my own and do the audit and make sure the code is legit. But from what I'm catching, from what I'm understanding, Monero is the true crypt walker. Shout out to my boomers. Shout out to Thai City. He just jumped into the box. Thai, catch the replay. I just showed a propaganda video from the 1930s. It's called The House of Rothschild, chronicling how the Rothschild family became the top bankers in Europe, and how I believe Nathan Rothschild became one of the richest men in the world by manipulating markets. Go ahead and catch the replay because I'm going to keep this stream a little shorter. I don't want to keep playing the clip over and over. I'll have you guys check it out. If you want to go ahead and see the entire film, it's linked down below, and you could check out a very interesting review by Blackpilled. It's called The Man Who Saved Europe. It's a 40-minute review of the film. Punish GT says, so stack the Moneros. Listen, I'm not anybody's advisor out here. I'm just giving my opinion. And the way it looks to me is that if you're into crypto for the original reasons that crypto exists, and if you don't know what those reasons are, I have another recommended crypto video called Crypto Culture, CYPHERPUNK Manifesto, Privacy and Freedom, where I read the actual CYPHERPUNK Manifesto and, talk about some of the origins of crypto. If you're into that, then you should be into Monero. Hit those likes, says David. Indeed. Shout out to Swab House. Screen is loading. Yeah, I got EMP there on the left flank because, I'm talking about issues here that, somebody may feel some type of way. I understand. It's okay. But, this is a film that was produced, I believe, by the Rothschilds for the propaganda of making the Rothschilds look good. That's my understanding. Anyhow, whether that's true or not, I think it's public domain. And I'm looking here on Wikipedia, and that film was actually nominated for a Academy Award. So shout out to the boomers. Let's keep it short out here. I want to keep it short and encourage people to catch the replay. Drop a comment. Let me know if you checked out this film, and let me know if you think it could relate to crypto, and let me know where you think the price is going to be. A lot of people are expecting the thing to go up, but what if, while everybody's expecting things to go up, maybe they dump it again? I have no idea. I think at this point, I think that the markets are manipulated, and mid and low level boomers that are in the crypto space are probably trading based on technicals, but those technicals won't matter when they decide to dump or pump on you. And we talked about that yesterday. If you want to know more, check out yesterday's stream. That was a good video, champ. Yeah, Rafter, man, check it out. Check it out. I have everything linked down below. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream so that those that are interested can go ahead and catch the replay. On that note, thank you to everybody. Rafter, man, Suave House, David, Punch GT, Ty City, Double X, and the rest of the boomers out there. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in.